space. Welcome back to Gregtech. It's time to go to space, or try to make it to space. Ugh. What if the moon had a gun? What if the moon had a gun? It's been a couple weeks since we played last. I got busy and kind of needed to think about how I was doing things. Here, I've got some ideas, and things are going all right. But part of it was a realization, like, we've kind of just been, we got to high voltage and we're doing like a bunch of fun little things, but I've kind of just been like spinning my wheels for a bit, and I think it is time to make a serious attempt to go to the moon. That is the goal, honestly, of this series, was to surpass where I made it to my first time, or well, the last time I played, because I built a rocket, put it on the launch pad, and never actually launched it because I got cold feet. Hi, Kith. You got all caught up? You're now up on the bee's nest. Very nice. Go to the moon. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're not going to get there today. It's going to take some time. But that is the goal. The goal is to go to the moon. And after that, I think what's going to happen is these streams might become slightly less frequent. I like doing them, but they are, you know, they're pretty long. There's a lot going on. We've done a lot with these over the last 5 months. So I think get to the moon, do a little bit of moon stuff, and then just kind of, I might take these down to slightly less frequent, because I do have a lot of other things I feel like I want to play on this channel and stream and do. And I mentioned I mentioned on my last stream that I had ideas that I wanted to share with people, and like I teased, oh, to keep an eye out this coming Wednesday for something, and that like didn't happen because I took time off. And it's kind of a similar thing here. I got some stuff in progress, ideas in progress, but I really just need to doing Minecraft and stuff every week is a lot to devote to. So I'm gonna see how this all goes. But the point is, let's go to the moon. Let's work to get to the moon. Also, damn, I realized when I got my my thumbnail for this, I just happened to be looking up on a full moon, and that was perfect for the thumbnail, actually. All right, so how do we go to the moon? Well, we need a couple of things. The main thing we're working towards is this NASA workbench. Now, the NASA workbench, you know what, we're gonna take the, we're gonna do a small group of like things I need. NASA workbench. Hardwall tier 4. Wet concrete on energetic alloy frame. We need the NASA workbench. Problem is, we require 3 multi-purpose robot arms, and each robot arm requires this sensor lens, which takes a lot of stuff, and 2 nether star plates. You should see the look I'm giving chat, just because it's like, well, it's time for nether stars. Time to start a wither farm. I could, maybe I should, but I have another option. So, I've done this before. I know how many nether stars I need for all of this. And that's why not even kidding. We need this sword. This sword will instantly, or it will kill any skeleton and make them drop, guaranteed drop wither skulls, wither skeleton skulls. Now it does mean I have to sit there and manually farm a wither a bunch of times, but I can just run into the nether, basically grab the materials to do so, and as long as I've got a bunch of skulls on hand, I can just beat the wither up a whole bunch. So we are going to work on this. So to actually make the Skullfire sword, I need to make these diamond lattices. Now I could make them in crafting table like this, but actually I want to make them in the forming press. Imagine if it worked on the wither and gave you 3 skulls back. You don't get the skulls back from beating the wither, or maybe you do. I don't remember if I used it on the wither, but I mean, you can run up to any skeleton in the world, not just wither skeletons, just any skeleton, and it will immediately just cause them to drop wither skulls. So it's pretty renewable. Anyway, we need to make 4 of these diamond lattices. They are expensive, but ultimately they're not too hard to make. I spent some time between the last time I played, and I spent a bunch of hours yesterday getting stuff together. Yeah, wither skeleton skulls off of regular skeletons. But yeah, you can see up on the top there, iron ingots, 44 stacks of iron, 23 stacks of stainless steel. I don't have as much steel because I ended up using a bunch of it. I crafted myself a whole bunch of solid steel machine casing, a bunch of bronze-plated brick, and a whole bunch of clean stainless steel machine casing, as well as the chemically inert casing we need for the large chem reactor. I decided, heck with it, I could build some of this stuff myself off-stream and just show it off, or I could at least get the materials together. Does this pack have any sort of wither-proof glass? My last playthrough in a different pack, I made the naughty box for where withers have to live. I don't know about wither-proof glass, but in the medium voltage tier here, there is this reinforced obsidian block. It is movable, but wither-proof. I don't know if I don't think it makes glass. So I can make this. I just need a bunch of dark steel. However, I don't really have any system I don't really have any system to. I don't know what a good wither killing farm is. So maybe we can explore doing that at some point, because I know that this is not going to be the end of the nether star plates I need eventually. Although, funny enough, we're not going to see it for a very, 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 very long time. If ever. But nether star ore does exist. However, you gotta go all the way out to tier 7 spaceships and planets way out there. So yeah, we're not likely to ever come across this, but you can see here nether star dusts, or you can just sift them for nether stars after a point way far into the future. Meteor rituals bring nether star potentially. Space mining, I don't even know how any of this stuff works. Anyway, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make some stainless steel bars. I don't know how many I need, and it doesn't really matter because it doesn't really matter how many rods I make, because I just use the stainless steel rods in our regular high voltage components anyway. What other stuff do we need? Blaze powders, 1 rod, 2 necrotic bones. I've gotten lucky. I actually have these necrotic bones. And do I have 2 lich bone? Yeah, I do. 1 silver. So these necrotic bones, I think, are a very rare drop from enemies. Or no, maybe just the wither skeleton. I don't know. You can craft them, but I don't have to because I have 2. I never did a farm. I just did a 2x3x4 space with a 2 high hallway that cuts at an angle so you can juke back and forth when the wither like an absolute coward. They're not that rare. Yeah, they're probably not, but I just don't. I've only gotten 2 of them this entire time. Okay, so I got these. Let me grab my things here. We're gonna make. Well, I guess if I need 4 of these, I just need 4 bars. Oh, gallium foil. Left that in there because of when I was working last. Actually, I think I just do 3. I think it makes 4. Yeah. Okay. That's easy enough. Put those in there. And then it's the forming press. 4 and 1. Okay. I think I had another forming press out here. Did I make a medium voltage one? Oh, there it is. I've been grinding wither skeletons for the crafting tables, so I don't know how much I have. Also blazes. Yeah, that's the other thing. So another item, I don't need this for space, but the dire crafting table is the same kind of thing. This crystal matrix requires 9 crystal matrix ingots, and each one of those ingots requires 2 nether stars and way more diamond lattices. So they're very expensive at this stage of the game. The rest of this stuff is not that hard to make. Double compressed crafting table is 81 crafting tables in one block. This is a bit silly. But yeah, we don't need the dire crafting table just yet. It is really not that useful for a lot of things yet. However, we'll get one eventually. Something else we'll probably want to do soon is try to get a compressed chest. You'll probably put AE2 on passive solar in a personal dimension. Yeah, I know what all those words mean, but we haven't gotten to personal dimensions yet. Alright, so I'm kind of collecting stuff that I'm going to be using into there. Actually, that's all the basic components. I need to make a fiery sword. So how do I make fiery steel? Chembath is fiery blood. Is that the only way? Interesting. Ghast tier Ergast trophy. No, I don't have that. Okay. Fiery blood, Salus Mundus, and the Hydra trophy. Oh, but that's an EV assembler. This fiery blood. Oh, did I get it from the Hydra? Maybe I did. Did I put that in? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. So, use this. I need to make... How much does this extract for? Can be poured into Tinker's Construct tanks. Do I have a low voltage tank hanging around here? Because it's... Oh, wait, Tinker's tanks. Which one are Tinker's tanks? Oh, these. Surely I must be able to put this into other stuff. Right? Fluid canner. Glass bottles. 250. Okay, so it's 250. I need 2 plates. I just need 2 plates. So 2 of these fiery bloods should do it. I don't need to pour it into anything. And I need a blaze rod. And 2 iron. Or 2 iron plate, I should say. Chembath. So like that? Yeah. Now, does this stuff set me on fire? I don't remember. I don't think so. No. These kinds of recipes are my least favorite. It's not difficult to make 81 crafting tables, but it is just pointless. Well, I don't want a fiery steel file, no. What was it? It was that and, oh, it's the file on the left. Fiery steel, or fiery sword. Oh, before I do that, let me... What did I get? I don't know what I got. I got some stuff. Whatever. There we go. Alright, fiery sword. Cool sword. Alright, let's go grab the rest of these items. We're gonna go to our infusion altar. However, we haven't gotten all the V's together for it, so we still have a bit to do. Alright, I need to reposition these. I need to get the rest of my pillars out. Alright. Skullfire sword is silver, bones, 1 and 2. Which bones? So it's that, that. And then rod and powder. And then the fiery sword in the center. Now, let me see. I don't have that. I didn't make that runic abacus. But I do not want to... You know what? I'm going to take this off so I don't accidentally start this thing. I need a whole bunch of stuff for it. Now, I was trying to determine what would be a good source for these. And it turns out, as I look at this... actual skeleton skulls are kind of really good for it. I don't have as many as I want, though. I did put a bunch of them underneath here, however. So I probably should just recover them. I don't think that it'll change that much. I just kind of was being fancy, or I was just kind of being a little silly with how I put together the skulls pattern underneath. But it really shouldn't make much difference. I wish I had that abacus, though. It's just it takes another runic matrix to create. Oh yeah, I forgot, these actually float. Well, they float once. Oh, damn it. I forgot my, I grabbed... There. Because my, my voiding thing was on. That should be fine. I need 16 of these skulls, because each of them is worth 4. I need... Yeah. It's not going to get me everything yet, but... I see what's going on over here. I've been playing Minecraft with Mod Pack with Thaumcraft 6. And the whole V's handling is so much fun, the pipes and floating V's and stuff. Is it possible to magic my way to the moon? I know one method is building a rocket. I don't know. I think it's really just the rocket. Because there is a way to play this entire mod pack with no moon. There's a moonless there's a moonless version or run that you can do, which sounds awful. Where are you working? You not working anywhere? I thought I had bees working in here. I guess I took them out. I was doing some stuff with these guys. Oh, there they are. This queen is working. I was doing some stuff. I discovered the bee houses, the ones with the dark roofs, they won't allow mutations to occur, so they can be good for trait doctoring, basically. Meanwhile, the apiaries are the ones that can allow mutations, so the idea can be, like, take stuff that's got good traits and breed them a bunch in the bee houses to try and pass those on to the bee you want, and then you can start moving them over for production in the apiaries. Bauxite dust. Yeah, it is possible to get bauxite dust. I have a little bit of it. It's pretty rare early on, but it is possible to get from a couple of different sources. I think you can kind of get it from like alumina gravel, because you can get this out of the aluminum gravel ore, so you have a small chance of getting it out of there. Basically, if you want to skip the moon, you have to hold an entire stack of titanium ingots, which you still have to cook it up, and you still have to do stuff. You have to process this bauxite dust to actually get the titanium, which I think you gotta get rutile out of it. Yeah, you gotta get like rutile here, combine it together to get this stuff, and then you get a little bit of, you can get like a little bit of titanium out of it. So it's expensive as hell. The process to get titanium is quite a lot, it seems. But so you have to do this like a whole bunch just to get your titanium stacks. Fun. We'll worry about it another time. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna go upstairs and we're gonna break this stuff down in the alembic. I forget what other jars I have up here. I almost have all the metallum I need. I do have all the aurum I need. Bestia, Terra, no. I'm close on the metallum. I need more actually, I need more jars. Ooh. Okay. No. There we are, boarded jars. Glass panes, rubber sheets. I just need a bunch of these. Okay. I did make a whole bunch of rubber. I basically sat down and I was like, what do I need to advance and go forward and just do while I'm not on a stream? Alright, that's right, I need rubber. Glass. This is more glass than I need to slice up, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. Also, I changed out my pipes down here for PVC item pipes because I kept having backlogs of items getting stuck as I was processing lots of things at once. And it works great. Instead of moving 1 stack per second like the brass ones were doing, these PVC pipes move 4 stacks per second. So it's really good, and I was running like 5 to 6 machines processing all sorts of things at once, and they were all moving out perfectly fine. So I was very pleased by that. PVC isn't used for, I mean, it's used for some stuff related to like circuitry crafting, but if you're not using it for anything else, you may as well make some good pipes and attach them to your processing lines if you do such a thing. At least that's what I found. Ah, yeah. I've been trying to craft the scepter again, but I am one V's discount too short, really. I can't do it. Let me save up even more. It's only 2. How much could it cost? 2 V's? Yeah, I don't have other glass up here. Alright. Nope. Come back here. Oh, my floor. Alright. I need to burn these skulls. Did I have regular coal up here? Yeah, I did. Okay. And oh, I need the wand. Is it all going in the right places? Sort of. It's collecting a lot in there, but that's okay. I think that's alright. There it's going. It'll slowly empty out. Alright, while I'm doing that, I also need... I need more metallum. That's right. A good source of metallum. I mean, I know what metallum is probably, like, it's basically every ingot and machine, but I need just, like, some small stuff. Stuff that's not, like, a large, it doesn't have tons of extra. Those quicksilver drops could work. Where are they? Yeah. Small bit of metallum to fill up the jar to max. Iron nuggets, probably. Yeah, probably. But these quicksilver drops are here, and so I don't have to run out and grab them from anywhere else. I'm gonna pull these out. I'm gonna let this thing try to empty first. It'll take some time. I don't know what the way to speed this up is. Is it the bellows? I haven't done the research for this. Requires the infernal furnace. Oh, it must not be this then. Wonder if the book says anything. Just go and take a look. In a book. I think I've made that joke. This is infusion, bore. What am I? Alembic. What the? No. Type? No. Type. Search. Alembic. Arcane Bell will help with alchemy. I think it's just turning stuff into elements, not distilling out. Stacking alembics might help as well. Oh, that's true. I think they do. I think you can put more than one on there, and then it's able to extract more than one thing and move it around. That sounds familiar. If the furnace is being powered by elementum, the distillation is much faster. Oh. Oh, alright. Run a 4-stack in the past. I could be using elementum then. Speed that process along. Okay, it did split out. Let's do one in here. Elementum speeds the burning, not pulling stuff out. I think it is going faster. Look at the numbers. I think it's going twice as fast. It might have actually done... It might do both. And yeah, and this version, it could be a version difference, honestly. Well, it looks like you'll keep burning for a while, at least. Ah, don't worry about it. Minecraft modding is like reading the Dead Sea Scrolls. You never know what they actually say and what they do. I have a couple of little things over here. This is the aspect library. You can take these jar labels, throw them in here, I believe, and then say, I want a jar label that just says Metallum. And then you take this and basically I think it locks the jar to that only. So like if I were to go and say, alright, I want this, give me this. And I slam this down and I slap this on. I think this locks it. The greatest challenge Minecraft modders face is documentation. Agreed. Metallum. Now, give me a little bit of Metallum, please. Thank you. Alright. Then I also needed Corpus and... Well, actually, no, I just need Corpus. Because I have the others. Now, what's the best way to get this one? Fish? Sort of. Zombie heads? No. It's a lot of food ones. Water. I probably want something that gives 4. Magic tallow? No. I could do some steak or chicken. Cooked fish. Steak gives 4. Raw beef. Oh, maybe I want raw beef? Because those other ones, I don't think I have those. Do I have... Or Bestia, I have a little bit of that. I don't think I have Victus. I do have Victus. Yeah, let's do... I'm gonna go get some raw beef, I think. And we need another jar here. Because I've collected some of this already. Oop. Alright. Do I have raw beef in the kitchen? I can slap a blank label on a filled jar. Yeah, I know you can do... Oh, you mean like... I could... And it will automatically update. I do have some beef, but not enough. I think it's time to go grab the butchered knife. And it's time to go and, slaughter some cows. Here's Johnny. No, he's just got a regular knife. David Letterman. I do not remember what that's from. I think it's... No, wait, it's Simpsons, isn't it? I'm just gonna say it's Simpsons, because otherwise I'm gonna feel dumb if it isn't. What is this from? Oh, you know, only the most popular, like, pop culture show of the ever. Yeah, it's him. He breaks open the door in The Shining and he goes David Letterman, doesn't he? I even watched that stuff recently. My roommate has the early seasons, or a bunch of the early seasons, 4, 5, and 6, on DVD, the early DVD collections. Beef jar sounds like something I shouldn't know about. I mean, I could get horse meat. I don't think you can get horse meat. Do we have any horse freaks in the chat? I'm sorry, not sorry. Any horse freaks out there? One of my friends likes horses. Not like crazy. Dude, the horse girls at my high school were bad. Okay. I guess I've never heard of a horse guy. I guess jockeys and like are like the closest you get, but horse girl is like an exclusive. It's like gender exclusive. Not just because of the name, but it's like the lifestyle or something, man. Not a horse frack myself, but I've known a few in my time. Frack. Horse guys are just cowboys. Yes, but cowboy doesn't really exist anymore. Not in the same way. Horse-obsessed guys are horse girls. I agree. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And frankly, like, horse freak is not like a gendered thing. Honestly, there are you can get all like anybody can be it. I just feel like you see more like AFAB horse freaks. They achieve a level of horsing around nobody else does. Boo! Thanks for being back, Kith. Damn, is this thing still going? Alright. Cook this meat. Hi, Delta Fiends. You've been lurking as something are going on. Psycho. Yeah, the horse girls were psycho. I've just... yeah, it's weird, man. And all in service of, like... Such a... horses are so dumb. They are such a dumb animal. I do not have a high opinion of horses. Time to sacrifice Kith to the great furnace. Damn, I didn't think it was that bad. There's a couple studies as to why horse girls are almost entirely found in behavior, but a good chunk of that goes into biotruths territory and insane theories about safe sex. Oh my god. It's the rich horse girls you gotta watch out for. The non-rich ones are usually okay from experience. Yeah, and like, one of my coworkers is like, they are a horse girl, or were, because they're non-binary, but they're a horse person. And like, they're great. They're not like crazy horse person, but like they did like ride horses. They learned how to do horses and stuff in the past, and I enjoy hanging out with them and talking with them a whole bunch. But they would absolutely, as I talk about this right now, I am certain that they would sit there and be like, yeah, there's something in the water when it comes to horse girls. I'm sure they would. Now, instead of horses, they have chickens. Hell yeah! Landed right on the flag. Alright, I don't need the Victus and I don't need the Bestia. We'll put those away. I'm gonna need like a jar storage. No. Not a jar store. I need like a jar. Yeah, like a chest just for jars or something. A gender chicken says trans rights. Heck yeah. Okay, so let's see. I've got 5 jars that I gotta spread around here. There's no good way to do 5 jars. Wait. Oh yeah, hey. That's right. I had the leftovers of other stuff back here because I had created my boots. Now I don't need to sit here and try to get them to all be exactly perfect, but I will anyway. That should be fine. Alright, So, Skullfire, or the Skull Sword. I'm doing this without the abacus, but it should say instability is fine with that much shit down below. Christ. Abacus. How do you make this? Is it an infusion? No. Another runic matrix. Do I want to make this? I'm afraid. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. If there's any problem with this, if instability occurs, you can end up with a lightning strike or a strike that comes out of the matrix and hits like one of your items and pops it off. And what can happen is it can either destroy that item or you can have to put it back. But you have a risk of losing the item. Additionally, you have a risk of like this not absorbing properly. And what it'll do is it'll keep going until it's trying to get more, which would mean I'd have to like run upstairs, have backup items. I'd have to run around, try to fill in the gaps about any of the problems. And so, like, the whole time it's doing that, like, I'm releasing probably bad Vs into the environment. I think I'm just going to be safe, and the abacus is going to be useful for me in the future. So I think we're gonna take a moment and make that. These stone bricks got to go in the laser engraver. Yeah. Oop. All right, that's fine. Let's go gambling. Yeah, let's go gambling with my health and safety. Red lens. And we're going to turn the item output off. While I'm over here, I think we'll put a few more things away. Oh, I'm out of glass panes. Thought I had more in this chest. Doesn't matter. Knife, put that away. And then, yeah, I have these extra jars hanging around that I gotta go put away too. But that's fine, we'll wait. Oh, is this done cooking? I had set a bunch of stainless steel. Oh, I guess it probably finished last night. Didn't realize. My heavy oil is getting really low. However, my fuel is full. I have made 16 million fuel, so we are pretty alright on that for now. It's sitting in the mixers, slowly dripping out every now and then. So, like, I am using the heavy fuel, but I have a bunch of backup at least. Oh, right, I gotta retrieve it from the inside. 16 million is pretty alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I gotta make the crystal clusters, which... I'm trying to remember. They take balance shard in the middle, I think. How's my wand? It's still good. There's, like, not that much. I'm gonna have to refill it in a moment because the runic matrix itself uses a lot. But what is it? It is... Oh, I'm gonna need a high voltage circuit, or the sensor. 3. So I need 12 and then 3 of each. 4 of each. Okay. And, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then the last piece is an eye of ender. Alright, so we get an eye of ender, we go get a high voltage circuit, and we gotta make a sensor. If I'm not consistently building up an everlasting stockpile of stuff you won't actually burn through, you're really playing a tech pack. Yeah, that's how I feel, though I feel very bad, or I am very bad about having like a lot of excess. I tend to do like, I feel like I'm basically playing Gregtech New Horizons in a just-in-time format of like production. where you just kind of make what you need when you need it, and it's not really the best way to do it. I'm trying though. I'm trying to get a little bit extra. I was like, I know I'm gonna need these conveyor modules. Let me just make a couple extra, like yesterday. Anyway, we gotta make this sensor, which is another eye vendor. Oh, I can snag one from here. Cool. High voltage circuit. That's all. But I need a high voltage on its own, so just put one in. Alright, sensor, eye vendor, do that. And then... okay, that makes me the matrix. And then the gadget is 6 thaumium rods. I don't have my thaumium down here. I've got it upstairs, and that doesn't really do me much good. I much prefer just-in-time setups for an ever-growing bloated AE2 network. Yeah, that's kind of what is going to probably end up happening, but until then, I'm just not very good at having excess stuff. Like, I have plenty of it in raw form. I don't do a lot of production ahead of time. Although there are some things I've done. It's mostly small. Like, I've got a whole bunch of high voltage hulls. I made some medium ones, some low voltage ones. Mostly because I know that when I get around to making the distillation tower soon, I'm gonna need a bunch of outputs. I'm gonna need a bunch of stuff. I also was wanting to make like a whole bunch of high voltage energy hatches. Because I'm gonna need some. Like, I have a few things hanging around, and it helps a lot when you end up like, oh, I just need this machine, it doesn't need to be my highest tier of machine. I can just go back and use this machine, this old machine. So sometimes that can be pretty handy. Alright, 12 rods is more than I needed, but that's fine, because I think what I'll do is I'll keep half of them down here. Alright, let's go make another runic matrix. Runic matrix. Like that. Alright, let's go refill this wand, because that's the next piece. Love the magic mushrooms. They are fun. They jingle. This is enough. Whoop. Oh shit, get out of here, Witch of Shadows. You're not welcome here. Let the record stand, I have no problem with witches, but the ones who will attack me sight unseen, I do not like them. That's just rude. Was there anything in here that I have not scanned? Looks like I have. I got shrooms that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle. Alright, runic matrix. Abacus. Now I need 50 ordo. Alright, that's fine. Oh, it's over here. I'm trying to remember how the song goes. It's like, have you heard that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle? Or something like that. I don't remember. No, I don't remember exactly. There's just a line about something about being far from home. First line is, I've got spurs. Oh, I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle. Then something about being far from home. I don't know. I'm not a singer by nature. I would probably be a bass or a tenor. Arcane Abacus. Let me scan that. And that. Cool. I don't think this is a quest. Oh, it is a quest. Where is the quest? Ah. This makes infusions 100% safe, right? So, let me... oh no, I need this actually to be on there, don't I? It's the wand that activates it, so I'm alright. So, you take this, and you just, I think you just right-click on here? Total stability booster 15, total instability of this infusion 15. Ah, perfect, we made it. So, I put enough bullshit around this, around and under this thing to, to make it stable. Well, with that in mind, I'm gonna put these extra jars that are clogging my inventory away. %98 iron legging. But why? This room looks really good, by the way. I put my mic back to max. Oh, is my mic really loud again? Oh god, come on. I see that now. Why is it so loud? Dude, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes this stuff's just like... Yeah, we can hear the keyboard. I don't know. I mean, my mic is getting old, but still. I put a limiter on at least, but even then. No one knows how computer work. Yeah, it's weird, because I keep... Like, I was checking and stuff, and I have a stream of TTT recordings that are, like, not very loud, and then I have these that are too loud. It's weird. I don't get it. I just lowered the gain. I hope it's a little bit better. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, that's right. It starts with pulling this stuff in, but if it encounters instability, we end up with problems. Doesn't sound blown out now. I wish I'd known an hour ago. Anyone watching, you're always, always, always welcome to tell me how my audio is, or anything that you're having problems with. Especially towards the start of stream, like, let me know how things are. If it sounds weird, don't feel like you gotta sit on it. Let me know. I would much rather, like, be told, "Hey, idiot, your voice is too loud," and then just be like, "Oh, okay." I would love to get, like... I don't have room for it here. We're thinking of moving soon, but if I were lucky and got a better, like, place, better setup, I would love to have, like... I would love to have a bigger desk, but I would also love to have a, larger, like a arm, like a mic on an arm. Hey, idiot, your streams are nice and I enjoy them. Oh, damn it. It's tough balancing your own audio. Look, here's the funniest thing. I went to school for this shit. Sort of. Not really. I went to school and did a degree in broadcast journalism. And I will remember just some, words of wisdom from people that, my professors at the time. And one of the things that they said, and it stuck with me forever because it was true, audio, no, it is currently, because of the way technology is going, ultra simple to capture really beautiful video. It is super, super easy. Audio, you will always mess up audio. It doesn't matter how good, how experienced you are. And I swear it was true. Every single person in my classes at some point during the class, those semesters, every single person would mess up the audio at least once. I did at least twice or more. Like, it happens. You record somebody, you find out, oh, I was capturing on the nat mic. Damn it. It's hard. It is really hard. Like, audio's cool, but damn. I believe audio is hard to capture because there's something that humans should never hear. Can't tell you how many streams me and my friend have done where it turns out the audio sounded crappy or too quiet or too loud. I used to do a lot more audio tests years ago. Hey, we got our sword. I used to do a lot more audio tests, especially before recording or anything like that. I feel like I don't do as many these days because I'm a lot more lax about it, but back when I did my first, my Metroid Prime LP and such, boy was I making sure it all looked and sounded right. Boy. I mean, and that's good. Like, that's not a bad thing, you know? Because, like, it means that, well, you're paying attention and, like, you want it to sound right. But, yeah, no, it just... Audio is a real challenge. And you should never feel bad if you have trouble getting it right. Not all games sound the same, and boy, if you're jumping between console capture and native PC programs, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, and then there's also, like, you can just have your mic in a slightly different place, and it changes everything. Anyway, Skullfire Sword. Not a quest. But we got a cool burning sword. Wait, those are my pants. I need those. I should recharge these. Oh, I'm so much slower. I fell asleep and missed 1 hour. I don't deserve to be a mod, JK. That's fine. Kith is here. Kith is a mod. Kith, take action. I say this and now I'm like, oh shit, what have I done? What have I just instructed them to do? Welcome, Ogre Tail. Kith banned the traitor. Sacrifice Ogre Tail to the Great Furnace. I'm glad we have a nice turnout tonight, because like it's been like a week and a half or so. It's nice to see that people showed up, because it's like, oh, there is no Great Furnace. Don't worry. Other than Great Furnace, the artifact land, tap for 1 fire mana, red mana. Oh no, now I've told everyone that I'm a nerd. There's bound to be something we can burn them in for fuel. Let's go put my my witch's clothes away. My bewitching clothes. And then, let's go find some skeletons. We can call it the Great Furnace and wear robes while we do it, and then eat universal stew afterwards. It'll be a great time. We could get high and eat cheddar cheese. Eat applesauce. Come back to my place. Gotta head out for a bit. Apparently someone skimmed my card and tried to buy $200 worth of crap with it. I love technology. Oh man, Kith, I'm sorry. I had that happen to me last year. That sucks. Ugh. Yeah, I had that happen to me last year. I'm sorry. It's not fun. It's no big. Fraud protection kicked in. Well, that's good. In my case, it was really dumb what happened. They bought the thing, it went to my email, one email showed up about a Best Buy purchase, and then suddenly like 300 and something emails showed up because they signed me up for like a mail bomb or whatever. However, the purchase for Best Buy came in first, and also was used my account and sent the receipt to my email. I was like, what? If you're trying to buy this sneakily, why would you send it to my email? It was being shipped to some apartment block in Brooklyn. I canceled the order. Same here, debit card. It's awful. Too bad I was already broke to begin with back then, so they couldn't have bought anything. They tried to smoke screen me, but set off a signal flare first. Yeah, they did, because suddenly I noticed my phone going off, because 300 emails showed up for all sorts of random shit that got signed up. And then I got really confused, and I investigated and found out what was happening. Alright, good luck, Kith. Catch you later. Sorry you had to be interrupted with, coming back and enjoying the stream for the first time in a while. Ah, I hear a burning skeleton. That's a chicken. Let us go under the ground. There's nothing down here. Well, I'll take this gold. There's nobody here. There's animals in here. And a lot of moved dirt. God, the Endermen have been busy. I wish... It's too bad that, So, I don't know if anybody was around playing this game back in, 2011 when 1.0 was coming out, and Endermen were first shown off. They were, shown originally as having way more capability of building stuff back then. And I assume it must have been really hard to probably do, and I can understand why it didn't. But man, imagine if they did build little structures. If they had some, little rudimentary AI to build houses and such. That would have been cool. It also would have probably been annoying, because I think they were able to pick up a lot more blocks back then. Or at least make little monuments. Yeah, like something. Pillars of dirt to signal their presence. Yeah, it would have been neat if there was a little bit more they could do. Alright, here's the first skeleton. Now, do you give me the things I want? Yes, you do. Wither skeleton skulls. Oh yeah, I have fire resistance. I forgot. So yeah, there we go. Wither skeleton skulls. They're not permanent mobs like cows and other animals. Yeah, the Endermen. They're too short-lived to build anything. Yeah, it's true. Enderman appears, scrambles your building, warps away. I don't have a skeleton spawner. Thank you for poisoning the heck out of me. So Skullfire Sword is not very strong. It's not any particularly strong compared to like a diamond sword or whatever. But that bonus of just murdering dudes, murdering a skeleton and giving you their goods is too good to pass up. Like here I am, 16 Wither Skulls in already. It's beautiful. Time to kill a witch, apparently. Ow. I heard a cat, but I don't think it's a friendly cat. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm getting close to breaking my armor, which is not surprising. Oh, I wonder if I can repair these, like, vanilla repair mechanics, because I think I have one that's mostly broken back at home. I'm curious. Where did I put it? Or did I just get rid of it? Maybe I did. Oh no, there it is. I wonder if I can just... you know what? Sure, why not? It's a little bit more repaired. I only need this for a little while longer. We're getting to the point where I should really be making the nanosuit armors. That's 40 durability for free. Yeah. That's a gift horse. I ain't looking it in the mouth. So, we're gonna probably just be like fighting skeletons for a little while. Or, well, on and off, I should say. Because, we are going to want jumping creepers. Boy, I feel like I've seen those, but not very often. We are probably gonna... We have enough for the NASA workbench right now, for summoning enough with... Oh, no, actually... So here's the deal. If we want Nether Star Plate, we have to actually make the Nether Star block. Because, well, that's fire. I wasn't using the right sword. Oh, shit. You need to die. Before you set the whole place on fire. So I need to make a block. Since, well, that's how it works. You cut the you compress them into a block and then cut them up. $37. That'll get me a few. That'll get me the NASA workbench. But if I wanted to have the if I want the dire crafting table, I would need to do some more, get more skulls. FPzero revealed to be Gift Horse Girl. How do you look a chest armor piece in the mouth? You gotta stop using my words against me, guys. Make me feel bad. I thought I scanned that and got way more stuff out of it than just 4 sword. Weird. Oh well. It is what it is. How dare we have object permanence? Yeah, guys, stop remembering. Stop remembering things. I don't like it. I feel bullied. I had one... Oh, hello. You're all the way over here. I did get a Wither Skeleton skull drop at one point. So I got 38. Short-term memories for nerds. You're right. Okay, so if I need a block, I need to kill 9 withers. I'm kind of worried, slightly, just because... I feel like I should probably make the nano armor that I have. Or, well, that I've been planning for. Let's see, before we go and do wither fighting, let's see what we can do here. Let's try and make some nano armor. I want to put this stuff away. Well, it's gonna be nice when I eventually get like an applied energistics system, and I can just dump inventory into one location. I'm done tinkering on those characters I was working on. Funny enough, found a bug with someone else's work in the process. Which ones were that? Can you remind me again? Because I feel like you've mentioned it, and I just don't remember because it's been a little bit since you talked about it last. I don't need this bow, but I don't feel like throwing it away right now. I'm gonna work on nano armor. We're gonna put the Skullfire sword in there too. Let me forget where it goes, or where I put it, eventually. Okay. So nano armor is... It's hiding in here. Yeah, that's right. We need to make these items. Sensors. Sensor lenses. Because what it's making us do here is it's making us craft... Is it making us actually craft these? No, it's just retrieve a night vision goggles. But to get that to unlock, I gotta do sensor lenses and heat exchangers. And that's fine, because I think both of those are used for other things, too. So if we have some... Well, these sensor lenses are used for the NASA workbench, so... it's not that bad. Red alloy rings, 4 circuits, because we're making 2. Probably should just make 3 while I'm at it, because I'm gonna need them. 2 diamond lenses, 2 reinforced glass lenses, but really 3. Stop showing genuine interest in my creative output by recollecting it. Okay, I got lenses. I need reinforced glass lenses, though. You've returned. Oh, welcome back, Kif. I thought you were gone for, like, the night. The way we were talking. Reinforced glass. Need to get this and then I need to cut these. How do I make this again? Fluid solidifier, molten reinforced. Advanced alloy. Do I have any more of this stuff hanging around? I don't think I do. I think I was making that to demand. Mixed metal ingots. I'm at a point where I can use some stainless steel for these. Make 3, 4. Make 4. Stainless, aluminum, and bronze. That'd be better. I also thought I'd be gone for the night, but apparently my bank has its shit together. Wow. What bank do you have? Everybody probably wants your bank. I'll just make 4 of these. You don't have to tell me what bank you have. I'm just like... US bank? Oh, okay. Just a basic bank. Hey, not bad though. I haven't gone into details, but I did bring it up when I joined stream earlier. I was making characters for fan-made recreation of Mega Man Battle Network engine. Oh, I might have missed that in chat. That's why. I just felt like you might have. I felt like you might have talked about it in the past. So I guess I was incorrect there, but that's fine. Hey, seems neat. God, I'm so jealous of normal countries. Down here, banks close at 3 p.m. Now everyone gets a new bank account there. Compressor. Yeah, I think my... Well, I haven't been to an actual bank branch in a while, but I think the one closest to me down the street is, like, it closes at, like, 4. I just said I was working on something. Okay. Yeah. Reading into it, or mistakenly reading into it, or something like that. Sure, I'm getting a lot of sign-ups mentioning Gregtech stream. Is that a promotion or something we're running? Quick, promote Greg. He's got so many referrals. Oh, I need red alloy rings. Okay. I also need more red alloy. Let's just make some more. The bank I go to usually closes at 5. It's annoying, isn't it? Because, like, we're trying to do shit. Like, if we're working during the day, like, we don't have time to go to the bank. It's weird. I don't like it. Alright, so I need this and I need glass. And I think this was also an alloy smelter recipe? Yeah. Oh, good. I just used my alloy smelter for this. Hurry up. Be done. Finish. I probably have some of this. I do have some of this hanging out there. How much do I have? Only 3. Okay, I need more. I'm gonna make only half of what I thought I was gonna make. Is that right? No. Why don't all banks have a universal open and closing time? I think the simple answer is it's just business. It's also just annoying. Got him. I'm gonna grab this because I want to make some glass. So this is something we unlocked when we got a medium voltage and or higher arc furnace. We can now just make glass directly from sand inside it. It uses a little bit of oxygen, but like it's a very small amount of oxygen. Probably a relic of old paper world, having to close the books by hand at the end of the day and not wanting the workers to stay late. Yeah, I do understand that, like, you have this, like, this is a 9-to-5 job for people, but also, like, it's just weird that it's so inconvenient, you know? Alright, let me... Wait, no. This is... Oh, lathe. No, I need to make the plates first. A lot of banks operate around market hours with little extra on each end. Yeah. But it's just weird because it's like if you this is the thing with like working, like retail, not retail working, but just like working in general. It's like I need this. I can't get this because I'm at work. What do I do now? You know? Like that they're closed when I'm trying to do this other somebody is closed. But I can't be off of work to get it. If we extricate ourselves from our jobs for a bit to do errands at a normal hour, we're basically slaves. Yeah, like, am I supposed to take my lunch hour, I guess, to do that? Capitalism would say yes. Capitalism might also say, why do you have an hour lunch? Let that go for a bit. Close at 3, and where I live, they have 5 desks and 5 counters, yet only one's open. Last week I had to wait almost 1 hour just to make a small deposit. I hate banks. And my lunch hour is actually 30 minutes. At my job, it's actually an hour. Like, they give me an hour and I actually get an hour, but I'm going to assume that's a benefit of working for state government. Don't dox me. You can't. It's all fine. Oh, I should mark this off. Skullfire Sword. Capitalism says when you have an hour for lunch and no time wasted on BS. That's unions, baby! I'm actually not in the state, in like a state union or anything. That's just how it ended up being. Oh, I had some of these reinforced plates in here. Okay. I didn't have enough. I still need to make these. I don't think I've ever had an hour's lunch at a job before. Most I had is 40 minutes. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Or, well, no. I mean, it's kind of odd that it's specifically 40 minutes. I may not personally be in the union, but it was a union that gave me that right. I bet. I don't know if there's a union I can join there. I would certainly do it. Unions are great. However, it was so funny when the state, like, I started my job, and like I ended up getting like they changed the pay scales on my position like 3 months into my job, and I ended up making like a few $1,000s more just starting rate. I quickly ended up with like a good amount of money for the position, which I was very pleased by. Anyway, we're making 3 of these. Sensor lenses are done. I think these energy crystals are just... they're a little annoying to make, but they're not worth... well, honestly, it might be worth... like, this is a tier 2 bag. I'll take the bag. There's still a chance we get the bolt. What is it? There's still a very small chance we get this bolt out of this bag. We got the bow, or we got the crossbow, and the hammer. I don't know. It's a very small chance, but MV bags are good. Got a windfall. Alright, sensor lens. We took the bag. And now I need advanced heat exchangers. Oof. Oh. I don't know. Wait, I don't know how they I only need... let me try again. I just, like, tongue-twisted myself there. I need... probably just what they're showing me here. because I don't know what I'm about to do with them otherwise. I need 2 for night vision goggles, but as we talked about before, I actually have night vision goggles here because we got them out of a machine, or out of a loot bag. I need 4 EV circuits. Oof, we haven't made these in a while, and it's kind of a pain that we're about to use this for something I'm pretty much not going to use right now, but it's okay. We just got to do it. Nope. Oh, let's put these other items away. FP defeated by English. Ugh. They're pretty loosey-goosey about that 40-minute lunch, but yeah, 40 minutes. The job did not work well with me, but they were really decent about downtime and what we used it for. That's good. I mean, it's too bad it didn't work out, but that's good. We need lapis plates. Do I have lapis lazuli? Or did I just, like, convert it all into dust? I can autoclave it. I really shouldn't. Tell me I have any lapis anywhere. No. Damn it. We gotta go make a quick trip to the lapis mine. That's fine. Oh, you know what I can do? I can grab my Skullfire sword and kind of go hit a few more skeletons on the way. We don't need much, so let's just... Wait, hang on, wait. Let me real fast. Let me just make sure I don't have it sitting in a barrel over here. Okay. Because if it's in the barrel, I don't think it shows up. Wait, let me see. Oh no, it does. No, so I don't have any. Lapis quest. 12-hour shifts swapping between nights and days. Depending on the week, don't do it, folks. Ugh, that sounds terrible. No one. 40-hour lunch is, or 40-hour lunch. Jesus, a 40-minute lunch does not make up for that. Stop it. I'd take a 40-hour lunch, to be honest. Yeah, so would all of us, Kip. You're not special in the 20. We all want that lunch. Damn, what can I do with a 40-hour lunch? Go fishing. Lapis quest. I didn't hear the la part. We're on piss quest. No, please, no. Play Gregtech for 40 hours on your 40-hour lunch. The job was terrible for my mental health, but the pay was decent, and there was a lot of downtime because the team was just monitoring CCTV for the company. Okay, that explains why. Or that explains, like, the why it was the way it was, I guess. But still, why bother switching? Why bother switching the shifts? I guess that they're trying to be nice. Were they trying to be nice and like let people? Oh, you know, it's you got to do some of this and then you got to switch and everybody gets an equal share of the pain. Because boy, I would rather just be hired to do one. Like just make me do one. I'll just do nighttime or whatever, you know? They were short-staffed, I'm guessing. There weren't enough people who wanted to do nights only. That's so funny, because, like, I mean, I'm not sitting here and saying I've done anything like that before, but I feel like nights is probably super easy by comparison, because nobody's there. It's just monitoring CCTV, and you probably just, like you see like depictions of like night guards, and I know it's boring work. I understand that, And maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the big motivating factor, is like people just don't want to be bored to hell on that. Oh. Yeah, maybe they just don't want to be bored as hell. But I feel like I would just rather, like, if I gotta take that, I'll take it, or whatever. And just, that's my job. I'm sure I would find some stuff to do. Company was 24/7, so were we. Night shift jobs can be okay, but 12-hour night shift is basically devouring your life. Actually, yeah, you know what? That's fair. I forgot about the 12-hour part. I was focused more on the, the switching back and forth between night and day shift. Yeah, like, at that point, you should have, like, 3 teams, almost. Actually, like, how many people would even have been, like, working Majestic? That fire is still going. It's been going for three years in game. No, I feel like you should do like 3 teams of 8-hour shifts or something, but I guess that means you gotta hire more people. Maybe 4 shifts. The oil fire looks beautiful today. 4 6-hour teams should be the deal. I mean, how many people were on the team at once? It sounds like it wasn't just you. It sounds like it probably like 2 people. I don't know. It just seems... Yeah, it's all cheap. You gotta make money. If you pay people, you don't make money. That's why nobody wants to pay people. Down with capitalism, down with business. Trans rights are human rights. Happy Pride, everybody. Goddamn right. Husbando commentary. Pride flag seems on the small side. Oh man, we gotta go bigger. This is just gonna turn into Pride Lake. We eating the rich in here? Hell yeah. Hold on, I gotta... This golden apple sure does look pretty rich. Damn, I got a lot of raw lapis ore. I was just kind of shooting the shit as I was doing that. Alright, so but what's my best way of getting... I could sift it? If my sifter doesn't want to stop working. I can... Oh, well, actually, no. I'd rather just do this. I'd rather just macerate. Or no, this is Forge Hammer. Yeah, let's do that. Pride Lake. Better than capitalism. Pride Lake. Pride Lake. Pride Lake. I've been considering working word filters into my game, so if any of my players ever say horrible shit, they'll explode. Seems to me a man with a hoard of golden apples is pretty rich himself. Might be time to throw FP into the Great Furnace. No, just throw me into the Pride Lake. Clearly, I am a class traitor. Estradinizing Lake, let's go. Man, were it so simple. If we throw FP in Pride Lake, the flag might grow. I'm not going to get all of this stuff out of here. Time for the new Dorley Hall sequel, Dorley Lake. This is a lot of fish. I have a lot of fish in this fridge. I don't think I need that much fish. I also don't need this much egg, but I keep picking it up. If we decide to start a compost pile, the following items compost very well. Hair, coffee filters, wine cork, paper napkin, billionaires. No notes. Sounds right to me. Alright, we're converting fish into fish. Clams are not fish. Scallops are also not fish. This is the fish chest, because fish oil is a thing that exists, and I might make fish oil. Fish-to-fish communication, the great value Jesus miracle. I got more fish material in here as well. All right, so we got some lapis that's all done up, nice and done. All right, I think I'll throw some of this into here. That'll be fine. So let me get a little bit of this. I say a little bit, but I just, you know, grab a whole bunch. Lapis block. You know what, I'm gonna make a couple of these. You know what, I think I have lapis blocks in here. Oh my god, I did all the I have so many lapis blocks in here. That's what happened to it all. I knew I couldn't have used it all. Lapis quest was a lie. We had lapis at home. Smushed it into cube like God intended. I have a small horror story. I was returning home from paying my phone bill and I saw it. A Cybertruck here in Mexico. And like, what? It was in not so good condition visually. I had so much lapis, guys. Friends, colleagues. We have lapis at home. We have so much lapis at home. I realize I even used it to make this ornate looking lapis that I've stuck behind my cauldron upstairs. We had lapis at home, and nothing will ever change that. There is never enough lapis. Would you say I have the blues? No. Well, no, I am depressed about having this much lapis at home. Forget this golden apple. This is the signifier of wealth. This is Bolivia. We have the lapis mines. Anyway, lapis plate. This isn't used for very much. I think it's mostly used for, like... Well, actually, I have no idea anymore. What the hell is this? Dude, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Lapis plate, it's mostly used for, like, some forestry stuff. And then I guess it's used for some... It looks like it's used for some applied energistics 2 materials. There are some uses for this thing, but it's not this plate, but it's not... The main thing here we're using it for is these heat exchangers today. Engine cores. Assembler. Like, there are assembler recipes. I guess we'll need them in the future if we start doing, like, nuclear stuff, which we probably will. I've heard that power is a bitch. Dense lapis plate. Sure. Anyway, we need a little bit of this for now, and we'll get the rest later. Let me throw this in here. Alright, 8 lapis plate, 2 diamond plate. We need heat exchangers. Oh, pain in my balls. It's a little bit cheaper in the assembler. Where'd the lapis glow go? Suspiciously shaped lapis blocks in large chest. Kith, get out. Wyvern, you have no idea. Somehow they look more hideous in person than in photos. The edges are painful to watch, though, and apparently they can scrape easily from what I saw. Cybertrucks are a health hazard in a myriad of ways. I have unfortunately seen far too many of them up in this area, being outside the nation's capital. Even, like, far kind of far from there. I still see too many of them, and it sucks. They are shitty vehicles. God, they're big and ugly. Here they come with windows installed, truly hideous. Dude, you can take... They made it so that you are able to, like, remove... To straight up remove the side mirrors, if I remember correctly. Like, they have to sell it with the side mirrors on, but they can sell them... They can take them off. People can just take them off. Silver, copper, and aluminum. And how many do I need? 4. Okay, silver, copper, and aluminum, and high voltage. I need 8, 4, and 8. Okay. The Windows too, but the Windows for the OS as a software. Seen a few low poly trucks. The one I saw a few days ago was driving around with my brother. It's like how if you want to ruin someone's life, buy them a boat. Good thing I have high voltage circuits. But I need 4 of these, don't I? Oh man. I need 12 in total. While I'm working on that, I need 4 boards. I have the diodes in my inventory. I need half a stack of RAM. I need 64 Electrum. And I need 64 blue alloy bolts. Alright, let me go get these circuits being made. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So that'll make me my EV circuits that I need. Let's grab these plates. Heat exchanger. Circuit 21. Oh. Heat exchangers. They do not stack. Because they have... These don't stack because they have damage values on them, because they are used, I think, in nuclear reactor stuff. And so, like, what they end up doing is they'll take damage over time, I think. But that's why they don't stack. Alright, I just need those EV circuits now, and then I can make 2 advanced heat exchangers. I can save a little bit of lapis plate, I guess. Yeah, I can save 2 lapis plates by putting them in the assembler. Which I will do, because why not? I love savings. Oh wait, are these all done? Oh, that was fast. Alright, did that have a circuit number on it? Also 21. Okay. Plate, 1, 2, 3, 4. Advanced heat exchangers. I'll put these lapis plate back in here now that they're done. Alright. And we're going to take another bag. Because these other things are not amazing. Night vision goggles. Let's grab those, because that should just complete the quest. Yay. Fortune 3 bag or nano crystal. How do I make these again? It's really just time. Energy crystal, make a nano crystal. And then these get used for nanosuit body armor. And the rest of the nano stuff. Well, I can see what we're doing next. Carbon parts. Requires energy crystal. Oh, I gotta make an energy crystal. Where's that quest? Where is that quest? Storing and transforming. Oh, alright. We gotta do this. We gotta make 4 of these. You know, the quest is making me make 4 of these, so let's just, in that other one, we're not gonna get the nanosuit one, we're gonna get the Fortune 3 loot bag. Alright, Energium dust. I want to say I have some of this somewhere. I do. I have a very little amount of it. Oh, I have 1 energy crystal. Boy, I should look in my chests more. I'm emoting and like looking at chat as though I have a camera on me for anybody to see my reactions. Comment below if you want to see me with a camera. I don't have a camera, but I could invest in one. Comment below if you want to help fund me a camera. It makes for great radio. Sounds like it's time to make a centralized storage system. I can't make the central storage just yet. Yeah. This is what happened when one time I tried to craft a chest full of junk I completely thought about. It's okay, dude. I saw you emoting from my cameras. It was dope. Hell yeah. Alright, so I need more of this dust. We're gonna end up with an extra energy crystal. Oh, that's... Oh, shit. Oh, piss. I need ruby. And I need to not use it all on chrome. God damn, we gotta go out again. Let me put my shit away. Guys, I tried to get chrome. I needed chrome. I'm actually out of chrome dust right now. We're on Ruby Quest now. It's time we have to. Let me push the button. Okay, so I have a little bit of ruby dust in here, and that's fine. That's not. I don't have stacks and blocks of rubies hanging around. That would be fun, but I do not. I have these rubies, which I could crush down. They only make 1, and I need more of this stuff. So it's. I have big, exquisite ruby. Oh, look how exquisite my ruby is. I don't have any flawless ruby. Ugh, man. Yeah, let's just go and get some more. Oh, let me put these heat exchangers away, as well as the sensor lenses. And those skulls. And this bag. Back to the mines. Let me get my food bag. Can the broken up rubies be crushed into more ruby dust? They can be. Or are you thinking like the really small rubies, the chipped ones? Because they can be, but they turn into small dusts, or like tiny dusts, which aren't always like the most useful things to have. Where is my redstone? It's somewhere around here. Oh, hello. Give me your skulls. How did you have more than 1 skull? Actually, yeah, good question. Let's theorize. How did that skeleton have more than 1 skull? First you mine, then you craft, then you mine, then you craft, then you mine. Skulls for the skull throne. He was a real bonehead. It was a lover's skull. Pregnant skeleton. Oh, God. Second skull was the babies. But they're 3. Oh, no, I killed skeletwins. Mistake. Mistake into miracle. Pregante skeleton. Oh man, it was a polycule. Why did Minecraft Space Race come up in my recommended, and why does this high key look awesome? Hey, Welcome to the stream. I apologize for the dumb skeleton comments that you immediately opened up into. Although it is nice to get confirmation that YouTube actually recommends stuff every now and then. This is Gregtech New Horizons. We are trying to get to space now because, well, there's a whole bunch of machinery and crazy stuff in here. And it's a lot of fun. It is life consuming in a sense. We're talking about pregnant polyskeletons. Thoughts? I mean, the skeletons can do whatever they want. But yes, what an introduction. The stream is not normally this unhinged. It's only slightly hinged, but it's not normally this unhinged. I also have this impression that, like, Kith's husband is probably still shaking his head. It's like, this is enabling. Correct. I knew it. I don't know the man at all, but I knew it. We have to improve the hinges to extreme extra voltage, or extra extreme voltage. I think that's a tier in this game. Skeleton Polycool is just making me think of that, and they were roommates. And they were roommates. Vine from years ago. No, there ain't nothing over there. There's my exit, okay. 31 ruby is... I'd like more, but that's probably enough to get what I want to do done. The issue is, like, I don't need to be digging out all this redstone, because, I mean, it's useful and it's good, but boy, does it take ages to process redstone. Mostly because... Wait a sec, what the fuck? Oh! Oh! Oh, I forgot about this! That's my drilling rig. I was like, I'm not even paying attention to what's going on here. That's my drilling rig. Yeah, because I'm right underneath my my drilling platform. So that is going all the way down to bedrock, and touching bedrock and making simulating liquid fluid simulation on oil. Gosh, I didn't even pay attention to what that was. Slurping it up. Two skeletons sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. They were gay. Me and my friend just watch way too many, like, there's a channel on YouTube that we love very dearly, and I know it's just pulling stolen TikTok content. I'm 100% sure, and I kind of don't care because everybody, like, I'm conflicted on it, but, like, it's just called Unusual Videos, and boy are those videos unusual. It's what it says on the tin. Me and my friend, I thought you were gonna say you use hot tubs. I wish I had a hot tub. I don't even have fucking AC that's working right now. Do you want to talk? You want to hear about my AC problems? You want to hear about this shit? My AC unit is fucked up to the point where right now it is not working properly. The Freon in it. We one of the guys in the building, one of the other tenants in the building, works HVAC. And our building owner, I guess, contracted him to go and take a look at this stuff. So he comes over last Friday, and I know the guy, but it was funny because we at first my roommates didn't know who he was, and I was like, wait, we know him. He's from upstairs. Anyway, he looks at the thing and he's like, well, I'm going to go X, Y, and Z. And it all, like, the circuit, the breaker was flipping. I hope you're not in Cali. I'm not. But I am in the swamp, sort of. The DC metro area is a swamp. So, look at this. He goes up to the roof unit. He's like, okay, we're gonna see about fixing it. He fixed some stuff. I flipped the breaker. It's no longer flipping the breaker, tripping the breakers. All right, cool. He's gonna load it up with Freon, and we're gonna see how it goes. Great. I have cool air for the first time in ages because my company is dragging their feet. Wake up the next morning. It doesn't seem as cool in here. It's cool, but it doesn't seem like there's cool air coming out. So I message him again and say like, all right, you wanted me to let you know what was going on in the morning, and it seems like it's not doing what it's supposed to. So he goes out on the roof again, and he takes a look, and he calls me on the phone, and proceeds to say, so this is him talking. I put in about 4 to 5 pounds of Freon last night, and I looked this morning, and there's none left. In all my years of doing HVAC, normally when you have a Freon leak, it kind of leaks out over like 1 to 2 years. Not overnight. So somewhere in the line is a massive Freon leak, either at the unit, at the pump here in the house, or somewhere in the lines, in the walls. Yeah, it's not good. Get that chrome dust. So now I'm sitting over here and I'm like, alright, well, building owner, you wanna make me not be... Oh shit, I didn't want that to go in there. Get out of there. I'm like, building owner, you want me to not be overheating? Because I swear to you, it's like 80 something degrees upstairs right now. It's awful. It's humid and gross. Forge Bops. We did get Forge Bops a second ago. Oh, I was going to take this downstairs to the sifter that randomly works, or randomly stops working. You want to work for me? Are you going to quit out? We'll see. No humidity here, just 100 degrees on the regular. Yeah, so I don't know. It's real bad, and I'm hoping that the owner will do something about it. But my the guy who looked at the HVAC, who also lives here, he's like, yeah, I have a feeling he's not going to want to do anything because it's going to be expensive. Owner doesn't know this, but we're already looking to move out anyway. Everyone in this entire building is basically looking to move out because it's all fucking terrible. This is an ancient-ass historical building. Damn, that's a lot of coal. I barely put anything in there. Nice bonuses or some shit. Yeah, it's awful. So, that's what I'm dealing with. And we're not happy about it. Or even less happy, because my roommate, she's about to have a surgery soon, and it's got a week-long recovery. It's like she's having a surgery in a week or so, and it's got a week-long recovery, and it's like we would really, really like it if the house was not a swelter like just a sweltering mess when she goes to have this surgery. So we will see what happens. I'm going to try and be diplomatic, but we'll see. Anyway, we've got Ruby Quest. Ruby Quest is solved for now. So what was I doing? I was making this dust. I need mixer, redstone, and ruby. Okay. And I'm trying to make 36. Honestly, I should probably just make more of it. Hell with it. How much is that going to make me? We gotta wait, sit and wait for a little while. Yeah, like these little chipped and flawed rubies, if I macerate them, I get little piles. Flawed? What does that get me? 2 small piles. So, like, yeah, I can convert these, but... You can also upgrade them to different levels. Ah, yes, a ruby bolt and a ruby screw. What can I make with a ruby screw? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm so glad it's a recipe. Alright, made the dust. I gotta, or, well, some dust. Now these. Autoclave. Energetic alloy. How much of this stuff do I still have? Because I might not have that much. I don't. I need a lot more of this, come to think of it. Okay. Alright. Hydrogen? That's fine. Alright, energetic alloy dust. Yeah, I can't make the bulk recipe, sadly. Black steel, conductive iron, and gold. Pain. I can at least make a lot of conductive iron. Or a larger amount of conductive iron. Am I sitting on any alloy dusts? I don't think so. Or I have black steel at least. $36. Yeah, why not? Let's shoot for like 36 of this stuff. So conductive iron. Or no, let's shoot for more, because this makes me in batches of 9. Alright, I want to make... Let's make 2 batches of 9, so we're going to do 18. Alright, I need... 6 coal dust. Oh, I should look at the thing, it's on the side. 6 gold dust, 6 silver dust, 2 redstone, 2 silicon. Oh no, it's just 2 coal dust, 6 iron, 2 redstone. Do I have silver dust in here? Just a little bit. Not enough, because I need 6. That's fine. Let's just crush down some silver dust. Hello. How garbage is it upstairs?
I have 2 fans on and it feels like ass.
I was telling the stream about how terrible it is upstairs.
It just feels like you're walking in hot air. A hot pool. Not a nice pool.
Seems bad. And then silicon. You still mixing? No, you're done. Circuit 15. Okay. Conductive iron. And then one more mix to make the energetic alloy. And then this goes into the... Maybe invest in a dehumidifier. I've used one last year and worked fairly well. Last one I had to do is I'll plug it in, turn it on. Once it fills up, you dump the water. Yeah, like we are genuinely probably going to grab one. Because I doubt... Like, I would love for these guys to fucking supply us with one. They're like, hey, you don't want to fix the... You want to fix the AC? Alright, give us a thing. Give us a humidifier, a dehumidifier. But, you know, how much you want to bet that won't fly? That won't do anything. It's probably a pretty safe bet. Oh, that's not... Those aren't empty. I think I gotta bring this with me. Yeah, fluid out of output. Empty the pipes. Yeah, that's right. I gotta pull this out for that moment. Well, I didn't bring any hydrogen. But yeah, like we can buy a dehumidifier, but it's like the principle of it, in that we want them to do it because, well, they're fucking up the situation by not replacing this thing. It's been 2 months since we told them that the AC was fucked up, and they only finally got somebody out here. We ain't happy. So, but if we want to be satisfied here, and if I want her to like not fucking die post surgery, then like we gonna have to do it. I'm gonna check with my best friend first, see if he has one. It's just a chance. It's because I'm gonna go see him soon, or go see him next week. But if we got one, then we can use it.
Bathrooms are worse. I'm sweating.
Really? Oh, it's because I took a shower earlier. It's just so bad. Chat said invest in a dehumidifier, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna.
It's expensive for one that actually works.
Huh. Oh, no, I got that stuff. We're just waiting for some energetic alloy right now. While I do, let me just scan up some stuff. Actually, while I do that, I forget. This magic bag has some basic stuff in it. Yeah. And then the Magic Adept bag has some nicer stuff in it. I guess I'll trade them up. Yeah, while we're waiting, let's gamble and...
Isn't gambling illegal here?
No.
No?
There's... How many casinos do we have in this area?
One.
One here. Alright, and then there's...
One, right?
Yeah, you're right. But then there's the one in National Harbor. And then there's another one...
Wait, there's a casino over there?
Yeah, that's like the main thing they put in there. That's MGM.
That's a casino?
Yeah! Where we went to that shitty Japanese festival.
Isn't MGM a
MGM National...
studio?
MGM National Harbor.
I thought they were like a Hard Rock or something, but
No.
hotels.
No. I think I want to save opening the B bag, maybe. Because the basic bag is kind of really basic here. So I'm
The
probably...
basic bag is basic?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna save opening the B basic bag. And see if I can get two more. So we'll open these instead. Oh, well, that's pretty good. A ball of moss for auto repair. No shot Sherlock. Argentia seeds. This is silver. And an industrial diamond. I discovered that there was one recipe in here in this game that actually needed specifically an industrial diamond. It was a pain because I had to go buy it. I go around and actually make one. I don't remember what I was trying to make, but it was something that actually needed it. It might have been this heat vent. No, I didn't need that. I didn't make that. Although it does seem like it needs that specifically. So these industrial diamonds are actually should probably be kept in a different location. Because they have a different thing to them. Anyway, we've done that. Yeah, just don't forget about it. Yeah, we'll see. I'll just put it in the same place I put the lapis blocks. Cult robes. Damn. I already have some of these. Make them the cubes, they will always be distinct. Oh, well, I didn't have the robe. I had the hat. I mean, I still don't want to wear them. Coming this summer, Industrial Diamond Quest. One day, FP will enter his cult phase and be happy for the robes. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how that all works out in the end. Ball of moss. You actually craft into anything? No. The recipe for it requires it's an infusion recipe if I remember right. Having those around is handy though. Sign from the Great Furnace. Alright. So. Storing and transforming. We need to make these energy crystals. That's right, we were getting the energetic alloy to be crafted and smelted up, which is good. Mostly done with that. Because I need to turn this into crystals. Molten alloy. And energium dust. And do 6 of these. Why not? 12? I want to say? Yeah. And then... Oh! Oops. That's fine, I can move it. This goes to the autoclave, not the assembler. Alright, let that work for a while. I'll keep waiting for my execution when the Great Furnace is crafted until English is hard. You're in the queue behind Kith and in front of FP. I'm first. Well, if I'm first, then everybody was involved in this. No, like, there's no evidence of me doing anything anymore. So, do you all really need to? There's the furnace seal. You laugh, but there is an infernal furnace that gives chicken nuggets. Kith is first from the puns. A great honor I will cherish. Alright, energy crystal quest done. High voltage bag. Nano crystal. Ender eye lens, energy crystal. That's easy enough, just takes time. I'm pretty sure I have an ender eye lens in there already. Right? I think I did because it's used as a component. Yeah, I do. It's a NOR chip, but it's also... It also makes these crystals. This one's charged. Oh, this is a bit annoying. I don't have a chest or a hopper above it, so I actually have to kind of sit here and pop back in. That's fine. It's not a huge deal. HV battery hole. HV battery buffers. I already have battery holes. I have one. Oh, I haven't made high voltage batteries yet. I never took this quest. Alright, cool. More bags. Cable diode 4A LV. Do I have one of those? I don't think I do. They're very specific. I have a 4A MV, that's it. Make a 4A diode, get a 2A one for free. 16 slot EVLI battery buffer. High voltage transformer. High amp transformers. We haven't needed to do anything with this stuff yet. More of these. Alright, this will get us 4 soon. Oh, did I only need one? I only needed one. That's fine. Because I need 4 for actually making the nanosuit. So we gotta make this stuff. We actually got all the carbon plates already. We got a couple sets of it. Really what we need is this fine energetic alloy wire. Each one takes 1, so I need like 32 energetic, which I have. Good thing I made a bunch. And then this takes the night vision goggles. The rest of these are all, and it's like redstone alloy. That's a lot of redstone alloy. But I think we have it. I'm gonna put these 3 away. Bags away. Let's go put some coins away. Been doing some bee experiments. Alright. How much redstone alloy do I actually have? Some. I don't think that's enough. Well, I have redstone alloy dust. I can just make a few more. Let's do that. It shouldn't be too hard to make now. Wait. Auto output. Get that oxygen back in there. Oh yeah, 5 seconds. Easy. These are in where? These are probably all made in the assembler, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna just molten 20 of this stuff. I need the carbon parts. I need the night vision. And I need the energetic alloy, that's right. This is, yeah, fine wire. Let that go. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, and the crystal. Right? Oh, it's probably a certain circuit. Circuit 1. Program 1. Yep. Alright, so that's 1. I think I can actually just put this in, it'll get to them as they go. Haha. You see it over here. Nano goggles. I don't have the requirement for this yet. I haven't done the research for it. But this would be really nice to grab as well. Let me... I gotta go get my scribing tools. While that stuff sits there and crafts, let's go take... Let's see if we can do the research for the the nano boots. Well, two things. The nano goggles and the nano boots. Electromagic tools. Nano boots of the traveler. And nano goggles of revealing. They are slightly forbidden knowledge. Sadly. I don't know why. Nano boots. And one more. Can you graft a jetpack into the nano suit? God, universe, relax. It's just drip. Oh, oops. Whatever. There we go. You don't understand the natural laws. You don't understand the natural laws that have to be bent to get such drip on a microscopic scale. Nano drip is something man was not meant to know. I've gained warp. Twice. Nano suit goggles of revealing. That's right, these are infusions. By infusing Nano Helmet with magic, you'll be able to use the seed aura nodes. During magical process, the control circuits for night vision feature are replaced with capacitors to absorb the excess magical energy and be sensing microchips. This will prevent you from turning off night vision effect. Small downside, but not really. Not really. And then the boots, a little simpler to make, honestly. A little bit, not entirely. But I should have most of these already. We might be able to make the boots tonight. I don't know about the other one. Let's take a look. Nano boots, nano suit boots of the traveler. 2 thaumium plate, 2 electric motors, 2 4x electrum wire, 1 energy crystal. Modus, Tudamen, Potentia, Brigantatio, Ether, and Volatus. Pretty sure. Yeah. I have that. I have that. Brigantatio, I have. Potentia, Motus. I don't think I have Modus. Or oh wait, I do. But I don't have enough. I gotta make more. I do have Potentia. And it's Tudamen I don't have. Aren't you glad I made extra red crystals? Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice feeling, isn't it? I need more Modus. Okay. What did I make? I don't remember what I burned to get Motus. There's some wire. Like I can do some basic wire. Trapdoors. Rubber sheet. Oh, did I do rubber sheeting? I think I did rubber sheeting. Yeah, that sounds right. Because I have some Fabrico here too. Two and one. I think if I do 16, that should be enough. The other thing I need is the Tutamen armor. What has that on it? Black granite dust has it. Wait, really? I've been growing black granite dust. Ooh, cool. And that would actually be, like, enough. This stuff also grows really quickly, so I'll probably have a little bit more of it soon. Because I'd like to just make 64 and be done with it. Because what do I need? I need for the nanosuit goggles. Yeah, I need 32 more, so I may as well. Nanosuit goggles needs Electrum and Census, which I don't have. I haven't made any yet. 2 HV motors, 2 more. Boy. Give me... Yes, please. Eat all of my circuits. Alright, nanosuit. Carbon plates are a mistake. They are just a lot of carbon, and you can absolutely make this stuff pretty easily. Let's take 3 loot bags. Armor element. Just make more armor. Yeah. Nanosuit goggles, we're doing that for sure. How do you get to the next set of stuff? Oh, IV assembling. Yeah, not for a very, very long time. Iridium plating. Quantum goggles. Over 9,000 goggles. The special pair of goggles recharges itself while you wander in sunlight. How convenient. Damn, that's nice. I bet it's extremely expensive to make. So, let me see. Leggings and chest piece. I'm not going to bother charging these two just yet, because I'm wearing my other clothes. The boots with the fur. Let those fill up. Oh, let me, I'm also going to go and place, let's see, the nano boots, that's an 8 in a circle. Alright, let me pop up these. And then Oh, yeah. These are all empty from the last one I did. I got them nano bottom jeans. Let me see. What else? What pieces I need? I need thumb plates. I forgot to go and grab those. Damn it. 2 motors. 2 4x wire. 1 crystal. And the plates, yeah. Man, I wish I had these plates, these ingots down here. Damn, only 1 nugget. I thought maybe I'd get 2 off of the thing and be able to just compress an ingot without going upstairs. Alright, too bad. Let's go grab it. I feel like I should have a little bit of thaumium down here at this point. Because this keeps happening. Oh, I don't have that much left. I'm gonna need to do some more balanced shard creation. This also took thaumium plate. Oh, excuse me. I can do innate infusion craft with 12 pedestals by only using the corners. Yeah, I guess so. I just look at like the circle and I keep thinking like, oh, it's got to match the circle. You grown yet? Close, but not yet. I ended up crushing down a bunch of my black granite dust because it turns into what's called biotite dust. And as I was sitting around needing fluorine for some crafts, biotite does have fluorine in it. Oh, I didn't bring the crystal. Oh, that's fine. I need to go elsewhere anyway. Electric boots go in the center, but that's fine. I will put those on in a moment. Plate, motor, wire. Okay. Grow. Get myself 1 crystal. Oh, let's get our newly charged stuff. Cool. Fancy outfit. Yep. And the nice thing about these is because they are electric powered, they do not have durability in the traditional sense. So they will not break. I mean, they'll break when, like, yeah. Don't you need to claim the rewards first, or can you still do it after infusion? Which reward? This one? I don't have... Well, I already have, is there boots one? Yeah, getting around. Yeah, here's the boots quest. But I've already claimed these in the past. Or I've already claimed the boots. Previous one. What am I trying to say? For the armor quests? Yeah, no, I did claim the nano suit. But even if I hadn't yet, it would still have seen that I got all the pieces of it. At one point before I start crafting new stuff with it. Alright, one stack. So I got the Modus, and I got the Fabrico. That can go back in there. I need 2 more jars. Do I have Perdicio? No, I don't actually. Okay. Black granite dust. We're gonna make 64 of this stuff. We're gonna use coal because it's gonna take some time, but I'm just gonna, like, I don't feel like, I don't have that much elementum. It's fire, potentia, and I don't remember what the good mix is. Nitro involves, like, throwing torches. I mean, you could throw coal dust in. Coal dust and, like, stone pieces, actually. What is coal itself? You could throw coal, like 3 coal, 3 little stone, tiny stone piles, and then 1 coal dust. Coal and cobblestone with some excess terra. You could do excess terra, but I've discovered these tiny piles here just have a single Perdicio on it. I mean, I guess I should make some. Tiny stone piles, that's cool. Yeah, I was like, what can I use? Because I noticed all the tiny piles have, like... All the tiny piles have just a single, like, thing on it. Oh, let me, like... Or if I do a small pile, same deal, but I'll get more with tiny piles. So these can be... since stone dust is super, like, common, it's very easy for me to get, like, small Perdicio. Oh, I need coal. Small Perdicio out of it. Well, I had coal upstairs, but you know. Oh wait, I actually need coal dust specifically to finish that off. Alright, you're doing that. I need to turn my magnet off. I guess I can, instead of turning my magnet off, I can just like throw it in here temporarily. Just like I can throw this back in there. Alright. So, it should be... Actually, I could maybe just throw all of this in. It looks like I can only do up to 6. Because otherwise it was getting ready to definitely overflow. Ah, heck. I've got a little bit more here. I mean, I guess if I'm using this, going to use this mostly for, mostly use Alimentive for it, I may as well just make all this, you know? Oops. That's fine, I'll just... Cool. Throw that in there, and I guess I'll bring some more coal up at some point. All done? All done. Let's get my magnet back. This one I don't need. That, and, well, time to take my shoes off. Gotta let them dogs out. I'm gonna magically air these out. Oh, and the crystal? I did scan that. Total instability is 6, and I have way too many stability boosters, so it's all good. I'm like looking at this and I'm like, I hope I got all my numbers right. I'm pretty sure I have enough stuff in here. Yeah. I love magic stuff. It does look really cool. Now the nanosuit goggles. I need more potentia. I need to make some electrum. I need to make senses. Now, what is this made with? Apparently a bunch of flowers might... Oh, dyes also have... Oh, dyes are senses. That's pretty simple. And then, what was I doing for potentia? Was I doing, like, coal? Not the lamps, for sure. Rock salts? No. Nether quartz? Get vitreous out of it. Lapis has it, and I have plenty. Well, raw lapis had it, unless it was also oh, the senses. It does have. It's on dust. Yeah, you're right. Well, I actually don't have the dust. It's not on the gem. Oh, boots are done. Oh, that's right. I set some hotkeys, wasn't it? Omni mode, yes. Speed boost, yes, yes. There's my speed boost now. I can go this fast if I desire. I think at this point in the game, when I got this last time, I was like, oh my god, I'm moving so fast, the head bobbing is actually terrible. And I think that I actually went into the options and... where is it? It's not a video. Is it control? It's not control. It's probably video, actually. Commence the jiggling. Run around the speed of sound. Oh, view bobbing. Yeah. So, like, I went through and I, like, turned it off. Now, here's the question. Do we want to move this fast all the time? 50% wouldn't be bad. Oh yeah, we got jump boost. How much can I jump now? 5? I think I can jump like... yeah, I can jump like 5. Which is less than I remembered it being able to do in the last version. It's like maybe 5.5. Gotta go fast. Maybe like 75%. This is still fast. Also, I don't think I have fall damage now. I'd still do. I'm out of power. Oh, you know what? I don't think I charged any of this. Yeah. Alright, well, my shoes are nice, or my shoes are nice and all that, but I do need to charge my shoes. They are made of power now. Insert Matroid. I got high jump. Alright, with the dogs off, I gotta walk slowly now. I like the view bobbing, the sword movement. I'd like to find a happy medium here. My next ROM hack revealed subpar Matroid. Actually, I think I don't know what you would do for it, but a hack of Super Metroid that's just called subpar Metroid would probably be pretty funny. I don't know what exactly you do for it, but yeah. I think the joke would be funny. This Electrum is just some wire, basically. That's pretty easy. Normal Metroid, but all the pixel art has been swapped for a version done in MS Paint. You're right, it would be Paint. Yeah, like at this speed I can't really do the view bobbing. It's too jittery. That's alright. I think the view bobbing is done. We are done with it for now. The speed of movement is too useful. Typo cursed me. Wasn't there a ROM hack where movement options were miserable till you got upgrades? Yes, there's a few. The Super Metroid redesign had a wall jump upgrade, and the physics were a pain. But there's some others as well. Okay, well, I want a little bit... Well, I should just be smart about this. Give me more wire. That gravity one, can't remember the name. There was the one that I started, that was Subversion. Subversion had it where it was like, it was a thing for like 2 seconds. And then you got gravity boots and it didn't really come into play anymore. Very good hack. Tooth Marthomia plate. Give me another crystal. 2 more electrum wire and the nanosuit helmet, which is still in my inventory. Two sensors, 2 high voltage plumbing plate. Oh, it's 10. It's not 12. This is a 10. So I got to figure out my organization on this. Oh, I think that one could have stayed. No. Like that. This will get me 10. Sensors, circuits, plates, wire. Helmet. And what else did I need? I need tootmen. Tootmen, yes. Tootmen. I don't need Modus. Tootman is there. I need more Potentia. I don't need Eater. I don't need Velatus. Alright, I need that one to come up with me so it gets redone. Alright. A little bit of speed while we're inside buildings. I'm gonna have to get used to like changing these out, I think. Or just switching the speed boosts around a little more. Because like inside buildings and whatever, I don't really need to be going ultra fast. And in fact, it's probably bad if I do. Fabrico, no. I need... Alright, while I figure out what I'm doing, let me grab this and some Alimentum. We're gonna burn all this. It's gonna go straight into there. Alright. They'll give me that. Aurum. Did I leave that downstairs? I want to say it's still down here. Did I not use it in this one? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I used all of it. I used all the Aurum in my the Skullfire sword. I need more Terrawort. I'm gonna end up with more magic, but I can refill it, so let me actually go down and get the magic jar. 40. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna end up with extra. Potentia, no. I need... Victus is full. I just need 2 more jars here. I have files. Do that. Get some Precontatio in there instead. I'm gonna have to do the same for the excess Victus, because I don't need 2 jars of this stuff. Really, yeah. I really just probably need a iron chest, gold chest, something like that, with jars and file storage. Oh, for God's sake, why have you done this? Why? Why have you done this to me? How do I clean these out? Because these files are... These files only hold 8, right? Ugh. How do I get this shit out of them? How do I pull this out? I forget. Transport from one jar to another. Do I have to use Essentia valves? Filtered Essentia tubes. Directional Essentia tubes. No, stop it. Where's my wand? All I recall when doing this is having massive tubes full of V's in a giant room warped in existence was just taint. That was a bad side effect mechanic. I don't know how to pull it out of these. Yes, that's right. I'll just shoot lightning at it. Yeah, I don't know how to pull Essentia out. Tube quest. Shit. I don't know how to pull them out of there. God damn it. I'll have to figure that out at some point. I don't know why it did that. That's really strange. Like, it had not done that to me before. It's forbidden knowledge of beef jar. I guess I should really, like, consider labeling these jars before placing them down. Oh yeah, Potentia. I think this will be the last thing that we do for today. Let's go grab some nether quartz. I think that's probably my easiest solution right now. Oh shit. Saved it. Time to check other machines. Alright, we're good. How I missed the alarm. I wonder how long it was going off for. Because, you know, we like, since we were up there. Okay. Nether quartz. Good. The burn sound when I touch the pipe. You know, the break core remakes the forge hammer, the honk alarm, and the break and the yeah. Complete with my ow sound effect, because I always said that after like every hit. Oh no, my boots are fire resistant. Wait, I'm fire resistant. I have fire resistance, and this has probably caused fire damage, so I can stand on it now. No, I'm sorry, friends. I will not take damage from stepping in my crucible anymore. Maybe it's the backpack. Yeah, it's the backpack. There you go. Don't worry, if I had pollution on, we could have gotten, instead of taking damage from that, I could have just taken, like, nausea damage from being in an extremely polluted area. Take off the fire resistance. I have to remove my backpack. Alright, we're almost done here. That's done. That's done. Alright. Helmet. Goggles go in the center. Jars. I'm missing... There it is. Alright. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. Let me put these back on, because I need to be able to see what's going on. Alright, I got the armor. Potentia. Electrum. Aurum. Precantatio. Not Vitreous. That was wrong. I need Census. Oh, I didn't do Census yet. This is dyes. Well, I have a bunch of squid ink. Because I can convert this directly into black. Yes, ink sac. Well, actually, no, I don't even need to do that. I can just use the ink sac directly. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Okay, I landed in my... I tumbled down the stairs into my basement. Do that. Get a jar. Now we can sit here and be like, well, how did this all get us to space? How did this get us closer to space? And the answer is, well, not directly. But we need the armor. I've been thinking about doing this armor upgrade for a while. It's passive progress, basically. Alright. Everything should be in place. Other than my goggles, which need to be on there. I hope they can be partially charged. You know what? I don't want to take a chance. I'm just going to go quickly throw them in... throw them in here. Oh, wait, no. Medium voltage. There we go. Like with my luck... it would turn out that they need to be fully charged, and they would get to the end of the thing and be like, what's going on? It's not right. Alright. I wish I had like a platform to stand on. And just watch from above. I wonder how unstable this was. You know what? I don't want to touch it. I'll just let it go. Does it get mad if you jump on the cube? I don't think so, but I don't want to know. Well, I kind of do want to know. No. I am Cube Lord. Oh, I can't see. Because I don't have my goggles on, I can't see the numbers to go down. I have to trust I did it right. Although I guess I did because it's been pulling stuff in for a while now. Nanosuit goggles of revealing. Alright, let me charge these bad boys up, and let's celebrate by opening some bags to finish out the night. How about that? If they're nano goggles, why aren't they small? Oh, look who's the Joker. Look at this Joker over here. Solar engine, 8 motors. You know what? I'll take 8 motors. Solar engine is bullshit. I've got 8 of these things. God. They're a pain in the ass to make, too. By comparison. Alright. Tier 3 bags. Oxygen gear and 2 pieces of RAM. Crop harvester. Ooh, nice. I kind of wanted one of those. Did I make one of these recently? No, I don't think I did. I think I thought about making one of them. Nope, I did. But that's fine. Probably wanted a second. And some more bags, more HV bags. I saw Joker for the first time last week. I thought it was pretty good, and I see also how and why it was misinterpreted and had the impact it did. I downloaded more RAM. What is my secret? Ooh, Boxia seeds. I have more Boxia seeds now. Soldering alloy. Heavy duty plates. Ooh. Integrated logic circuits. Dust. And more canola seeds. Because the name on it is unfortunate, but that's what it is. Oh, I forgot to put the little... There we go. More dust. These circuits can get cut right in here. Heavy duty plate. I don't think... Oh, they do scan. Very cool. That's handy to have. Because these take some stuff. We're gonna need these. Gotta make a spaceship. That's all the heavy duty plates we need to make the spaceship body. We'll get into all that eventually. Let's claim the better thing. Oh, we've got other bags from this too. Can we send gunk into space? First chicken into space. I'm kind of annoyed that it actually gave me these 2 RAM chips, because RAM, like, the only way to craft RAM is in batches of 32. And it only really gets used in batches like that size. I mean, it kind of does get used in small batches, but it's like, it's annoying because it's just a small. It's like, it's brain things really. I think. Do you get it? You understand? 2 more bags because these showed up. A slime crystal. And a Magic Adept bag. 4 Golem animation cores and 2 gold caps. Huh. I bet I can't make these yet. Yeah. 2 gold caps is kind of interesting. They're gonna... The gold caps are gonna quickly, like, not be relevant anymore, I want to say, because we're not really doing anything with gold caps. Were a starter wand thing, but we'll put them in there anyway. Alright, I think we've been doing enough for today. We got plenty that we've been working on. And we are slightly closer to space. We didn't fight any withers. We could have gone and fought withers. But we ended up doing armor. Oh, that's right. We did armor because I was afraid of fighting withers without the armor. Just for the damage. By the way, just a quick aside on here. The V's discounts that we got on these boots here now are higher, so we can actually... You know what? Let me do that now. I've got all the materials and everything else is ready. Yeah. Oh, well, I need to quickly refill the wand, but... do this, grab this, take these off, put these back on. Oh, come on. Maybe I needed to have the wand in there first. Whatever the case may be, my discount is just enough now that I can actually make my Greatwood Scepter like I was trying to for all this time. Oh, that's right. Scepters don't take... Let me see. Scepters, I think, can't use foci. Yeah, they can't use foci. Yeah, they can't use spells. I just remembered. But the main benefit of them is that they hold way more capacity. So I can actually start crafting stuff with much higher requirements. Not that I have that much to craft with much higher requirements, but it will let me go up a tier to different scepter, or to... This is kind of like a stepping stone. I know I just spent a bunch of time trying to make it, but it's not going to stay probably in my inventory for that long as far as scepter crafting goes. Because I probably want to get a different core and like different caps or something on it. Thaumium caps, yeah. Different core for it. But that's going to be for another time. Also, they have a big discount, an additional discount of using Vs when crafting stuff. So currently only 71% of the cost. But because the wands are, because my wand itself is used for spells and such, I need both of them around. So one does not totally replace the other. Anyway, I think we're pretty much done here for the night. We've been at it for an appropriate amount of time. I'm glad that people enjoyed being back, that the turnout was really good, and that after a couple of weeks, you know, people still want to come in and hang out. Not that I expected people wouldn't, but it seemed like the turnout tonight was better than expected, so I'm very happy about it. Space is far away and yet closer than ever. It's true, realistically. I mean, it's far away still, because there's a bunch of stuff we need to do before we can even launch this rocket, but we need to make this workbench, so that's kind of the first thing we gotta do. Gotta make another IV circuit, some displays, some hard walls. These robot arms gonna take a lot of little pieces. Like, it's expensive. This is gonna be expensive, and I probably gotta run a bunch more stuff. But once we do that, we have a lot of little pieces already for space crafting, but it's just gonna, we gotta do a bunch. There's a lot. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. There's a lot of this. This whole chain over here is just how to make rocket fuel. And then this kind of goes through and gets you through tiers 1 through 8. So this, as we progress throughout the rest of this will just keep getting stronger and stronger. Or not stronger, but just going further and further with it. Space races it's a whole game spanning thing. But yeah. Let's see, can I... Well, it used up most of my power, so maybe I gotta be careful about this. I don't remember them using up power like this before. Oh well. Bee Wizard. And there's the memorial the first player made it to the moon. Can you make a wand that shoots bees? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know and I'm not sure. I wish. That'd be funny. Oh, I think that the inertia canceling. What the heck is that? I don't know. Let me see one last thing here. What one was it? Atomic boots. Oh, there's just the boots. Awakened armor. Thumbcraft. Probably industrial craft. IC2. Alt key, mode switch key. I don't see the I don't see the night vision working. I don't know why. Damn, these boots, like... If I take a little bit of fall... They seem like they'd lose power. I don't know. Alright, I'm stalling. Thank you all for joining me. We've had a very good night. There's a lot to do still, and we'll get back to it. I don't know if I'm streaming Wednesday. If I am, you'll learn about it. Yeah. We'll see what we're doing. And then in the future, probably not next week either. I've had some plans for some stuff, expanded stuff to do with the channel, but due to timing and everything, I think I gotta wait a little bit for it. I'd really like to get a stream or like a channel update or something out. I don't know if it'll happen, but yeah, it'll be good. We'll be good. So we'll see what happens there. And thank you for joining me. I had a fun time. I appreciated all the company. And I will see you all for the next one. Good night, folks.